The man never took more than 4 bullets on an assassination mission. This time, the job was at sea. To keep his aim steady despite the rolling waves, he built a custom stabilizer based on a camera gimbal so that even on rough water, his sniper rifle would stay locked on target. He anchored the stabilizer's weight to his own body, lightly balanced the linkage with one hand, loaded a bullet, and began calibrating the rifle. The adjustments were quick. Just as he finished, ready to wait for his target to appear, the radar started beeping. He picked up his binoculars and spotted a drone flying toward him. To avoid exposure, he quickly tossed a jacket over the sniper rifle and pretended to be just another guy fishing. The drone scanned the ocean and locked onto his yacht, but the security team mistook him for a familiar face and moved on. Meanwhile, the billionaire target was getting ready to swim. Surrounded by bodyguards carrying live weapons, the man waited until the target finally appeared. He set down the binoculars, pulled on his specialized gear, and within seconds was back in position. He loaded a second round into the chamber. The billionaire was taking off his coat when the man raised the rifle and took aim. But just as he was about to fire, a massive wave slammed into the yacht. The boat rocked violently. Luckily, his stabilizer kicked in and recentered the rifle quickly, but by then, the billionaire had jumped into the sea. A bodyguard dove in right after him. Now the target was swimming, constantly moving, making the shot much harder. As the man tried to reacquire his aim, he noticed a jet ski speeding toward him. He spun the rifle around and fired a shot, taking out the rider. Then he quickly swung the barrel and loaded a third high-caliber round. Suddenly, the radar beeped again. Another drone was scanning the area. He grabbed his signal jammer and pressed the button. The drone feed glitched out instantly, but that move gave away his position. In the water, the billionaire still had no idea he was being hunted. Luckily for him, someone on the jet ski had warned them in time. A bodyguard pulled the billionaire underwater just before the man could fire. They couldn't stay down long. The moment they resurfaced, they'd be dead. And sure enough, they came up for air. The man fired. The bodyguard was killed instantly. He loaded his fourth and final bullet. This was his last chance. There would be no second shot. As he swapped rounds, the billionaire dove again. The man stared down his scope, finger on the trigger, breathing slow and steady. He waited. Then, the billionaire broke the surface for a breath. One shot, clean kill. The man confirmed the kill through the scope and finally let out a breath. This was his last assassination. He'd been paid. Now, all he wanted was to disappear with his wife, find a quiet place far from the world, and live like an ordinary man.